There's no better feeling than a personal win, and the State Farm Personal Price Plan can help you do just that. Talk to a State Farm agent today to learn how you can bundle and save with the Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
This episode is brought to you by Allstate. Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like, to check you have the tickets in your wallet first before you drive 2 hours to the big game. Seriously, you had one job. Now the closest you'll get to the 50-yard line is parking lot D. Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. Savings vary. Terms apply. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Northbrook, Illinois.
Meaningless stuff. Why do we gift so much meaningless stuff? Tired of generic gifts and hollow trends? Shutterfly allows you to create meaningful photo gifts for your family and friends. Whether it's a cozy fleece blanket for grandma, a stunning canvas print for mom, or a mug to make dad smile. Enjoy 40% off with code MAKE40 at Shutterfly.com and make something meaningful this year. See site for more details.
You're listening to Saucepans and Sidesteps.
Hello and welcome to a special edition of the Saucepans and Sidesteps podcast. I'm delighted to be joined by Scarlets' new signing, Marnus Van Der Merwe. Thank you very much for joining me. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, great. So my first question is, we see some South African players, they like to shorten their name. So is Marnus Van Der Merwe your full name?
No, my real name is Martinus Stefanus.
Wow. So
that's why it's Marnus. It's very easy.
Oh, that's brilliant, fair play. Okay, so I've looked at some of your stats from this first block of fixtures. 2 starts, 16 carries, 23 tackles. Haven't lost a line out with you on the field, so you must be pretty happy with your Scarlets' career so far.
Yeah. What can a player say? It's getting game time, enjoying it. Stat doesn't matter. It's what you can contribute to the team. I was just fortunate to get that, and hopefully I can give more to the team.
Brilliant. So you brought me on to the next one nicely. So what do you see as yourself bringing to this team? What are your strengths?
I think it's physicality in ball carries and defense, execution in set piece. So yeah, if I can just get that and help the team as much as I can.
Brilliant. So the set piece as a whole is going very well this season. So what do you attribute to its success? Is it like everyone pulling together, or do you see little things working?
I think a lot of guys have input in everywhere. Small input, new signings coming in, giving input, old guys standing up, giving input. So I think it's all that input putting together as a team, taking small bits everywhere, and I think that's what makes it work.
Brilliant. So the fans can already see these improvements, especially on last season. So how good do you think this Scarlets team can be?
I think we can be very good. It's tough to say. It's a tough league. You think you're the best team, but then you come up and there's just a better team. It's always it's a tough one to say. But as the guys are, they're so confident, they are really enjoying it so far. So I think we can go a long way.
That's brilliant to hear. So that's most of the club stuff, and let's focus a bit more on you now. So how you settle into life in Wales and the Scarlets?
No, I find it. I love it. It's good for me. Yeah, people moan about the weather. I like rain, so it doesn't bother me so much. But yeah, I'm settling in nice. The people are very nice. The fans are good, so I can't say anything. It's just good.
He's enjoying life so far. Brilliant. So I don't know how much you know, but in the URC we have an origin round where you wear the socks of your first club. So what was your first club? Where did it all start for you?
It all started at Cheetahs. I was there in 2016. I started at youth rugby there, and I just built myself up. I was 8 years in their ranks.
Oh well. So that brings me straight on. You played for the Cheetahs in the Currie Cup. What is that competition like? Especially compared to the URC.
I think compared to the URC, it's a bit slower, but a lot of physicality in that competition. Um, More like one-off runners, just hard guys going at each other. But yeah, like URC, like South African teams bring to the URC, bit more physicality. But yeah, it's not like so much big difference, just a bit more slower pace, but more physicality in that.
Yeah. So now I didn't realize this until I started, trying to prep for this, but you actually played against the Scarlets at the park back in 2019. What can you remember from the experience?
The only thing I can remember is Halfpenny running at the sideline, and I was chasing him down and tackling him out. So that's the only thing I can remember of that game. It was like my first year, so you don't remember anything. You just worked.
Oh, brilliant. So how does it compare now? Obviously, first year memories, not obviously, like you said, you don't remember much, but obviously now being here, you've played in front of the crowd a few times. What's it like being on the field?
Uh, I like it. It's like I said, the fans are very good. They actually bring energy to it. So you feel better when you hear them screaming at the side and lifting the boys and chanting for Scarlets and stuff like that. So yeah, I think like you get a second breath when like fans are building you up. Um, yeah, but like I said, you just want to give more for this team. I think that's what the team is built on. Because like you can see everyone is just fighting for this, what they have, what the team have. So you don't want to be left behind. So you just work as hard to get the team where it needs to be.
No, that's brilliant. So you've moved, across the world, from south to northern hemisphere, across continents. So, how did that sort of work? Like, was there an easy decision to make to come up here?
I wouldn't say easy, but for my career, that's the easy part. Like it feels like I was standing still in South Africa. To come here and play in a league like URC, and Scarlet gave me the opportunity. Um, I had to take a week to think about it because it's a big move, but me and my wife talked about it and we're happy. And we like said we're gonna do it. We're all happy, and we went just straight into it.
Brilliant. So I've got some quick fire questions for you here, and I'm going to apologize for one of them already because I don't know if it's going to hit or not. So I'm going to just top your head, answer as quick as you can. You ready?
Yes,
Okay. Tea or coffee?
coffee,
Early bird or night owl?
not owl,
Tap and go or take the points?
tap and go.
If you could have any superpower in the world, what would it be?
I want to be fast.
You want to be fast. If you could be an animal, what would you be?
I would say a walk.
Any pre-match superstitions?
No.
No. Okay. Last meal on earth, what would it be?
Big rump steak with cheese sauce.
Okay, and here it comes. Curry cup or curry on a plate?
The curry cup.
Curry cup. Okay. Last one. You're having a dinner party and can invite any three people in the world you want. Who's sitting at the table with you?
I'll say any islander. I want to know how they get that big. I just want to know how they get that strong and big.
Okay, brilliant. That's everything from us. Thank you for answering my questions. Thank you very much for joining us, Marnus. And thank you to our listeners. If you've enjoyed this, don't forget to subscribe, like, follow, share, and we look forward to bringing you more content like this. Thank you very much. Bye.
Okay.
That was Saucepans and Sidesteps. Please rate, review and share on socials if you can, and join us again next week for more of the same. And until then, enjoy your rugby.
This podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.